Hey, it's Darth Destro coming back, making another YouTube video. This will be the third one. Recently, well, not recently, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made a video called Hexing is a Beautiful Thing. Well, ever since that video, I think things have changed. I have named this video called Absolute Power Corrupts Absolutely. And the reason why I've named that way, that title, because that has exactly what happened. You know, Baron Anson, he was like a moralist, a politician back in the early 1800s. He mentioned that when, I can't remember exact word for word his quote, but basically he was saying that when great power is held of men, they become corrupt. And I think that can be said and agreed upon as to what's happening in the all-pro football community. When I cooked up with Rob Slayer and he pointed me in the right direction on how to change legends and created players into generics, my mindset was not to make death squads, basically to dominate all. My mindset was, what? This is another tool. This is another step for me to make this game better, to make this game make me want to play this game more, and to make me play this game instead of Madden. Although I'd rather play Shoots and Ladders before I play Madden, but that's beside the point. I was looking not only for what I like, but mainly I was looking at the broader picture. I was looking at, how can I make this game better for the guys on my friends list? How can I make this game better for the cats that don't play me that often? The whole spectrum. Maybe that's just me, my personality. I look out elsewhere for others before myself. I don't know. Maybe it kind of seeped in when I was thinking about this hex editor. But it did. This is an issue that I have with this hexing. And so this message is pointing out to your hex monsters, the ones I call, or block game likes to call hex monsters. And this message is really for the people that I have personally taught, who I've spent hours of time helping make teams and stuff. And this message is for those people, the naysayers, the one who refuse to hex whatsoever. And I respect your stance, and it's a very good stance. Here's the problem. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Now with this new all-pro editor, I wish it never came out. I miss the old way of doing it, the old school way, getting it down into the roster file, rolling your sleeves back, trying to find out where your guys are, putting the right numbers in, and doing it. That required work. Now granted, they had step-by-step on what to look for on operationsports.com, but for the most part there was still work that was required. Now any old Joe can hex edit, and what's happening? They're abusing it instead of being legit, instead of not being selfish, instead of not looking beyond the box. They are over-hexing. They're making 20-foot dudes, making guys catch interceptions with their pinky. When you get stiff armed, you knock down 5 dudes in the process, and it's ridiculous. I just had a game with King Pac-Man 25. I shouldn't have played him. I expected. Well, I was like, well, you know what? I'll play a game. I haven't gotten a game in a day, so I played him. Okay. I know, and he definitely knows, he couldn't beat me with a regular team. If you hexed evenly, he wouldn't be able to beat me. But to compensate his lack of skills, he wants to overhex. And so yeah, he beat me by 5 or 6 touchdowns, and I killed the clock. I didn't quit. I just went along with it because I knew I was gonna make this video right afterwards. He just gave me more of an incentive to make this video. So I gotta ask people. I gotta ask you, King Pac-Man. I gotta ask people the same question that are like him, who went over hex. Why are you doing this? Is it a low self-esteem issue? Because I have a feeling that's what it is. It's a low self-esteem issue. You lack other areas in your life, therefore you compensate it. You fill in that void by coming on Xbox Live and cheating. And this message goes for a lot of people too, not just All Pro, but Call of Duty and other games. If you feel that you have the cheat, you need to check yourself. You need to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is winning that important? Do I need to overhex because I have no skills? I gotta cheat because I gotta, I'm inadequate in other areas in my life? Do I have to talk smack, curse people out, act like I'm big and bad over internet connection? Because I know that I'm nothing but a little 5'2" punk and a midget, and I know they'll probably lay the smack down on me in person, so I gotta act big and bad knowing that I have the comfort of being 2,000 or 3,000 miles away. A lot of you guys need to check yourself, and that's real talk. You look on my profile, my real name, first and last name is on it. My city that I'm currently in is on there. I do that for a reason. I'm not gonna curse people out over an internet connection. Not because I don't know you, because I have respect. And that's what I want to get into tonight, is respect. Not only respect the game, the video game, not only respect the game of football, not only respect your opponent, but more importantly, respect yourself. That's what needs to happen right now. Respect yourself. Alright? When it comes to this game. Now you're probably thinking, well, you're a little philosophical right now and this and that. Well, no, I'm just keeping it real right now. Respect yourself. Make these games straight up. Make the guys legit. If the guy's 5'7" in real life, make him 5'7". He's 125 pounds, 100 whatever pounds, make him that right. If it's face mask, certain type of face mask, make it like that. Unless the game doesn't allow you, then you gotta make some alternative decisions. But other than that, make him legit. That's all I'm asking you. Alright? I played this guy, DJ Graffio. He was on my friends list. He was like, man, I'm tired of losing, man. I just want to win, and I need an edge. I need something to help out. I was like, okay, I'll help you out. Now, keep in mind, I did not know this man from the man on the moon. He was not my brother. He was not my cousin or any other relative. I was like, you know what? I'm making teams anyway. I'll make a Jets team for you. What year do you like? He said 99. It's okay. He told me they went 8-8 that year. I said, okay. I will make them. I made them. I made the team for him. I sent it to him. Now, he said, thank you, but do you know how he repays me? Now, instead of like saying thank you he said thank you, excuse me, but instead of playing me straight up, he overhexes. He's making Vinny Testaverde run people over like he's the next, like he's Cam Newton / Michael Vick. That is unrealistic. He made Curtis Martin 350 pounds. And the excuse he tells me, well, I'm just trying to make it like the real NFL. And I say to him, okay, well, since when is Curtis Martin 300 pounds? 350 pounds? Since when is Vinny Testaverde? Since when he ever trucked anybody? He couldn't truck himself, let alone my dudes on the team. If you're trucking my hex teams, then your team is over hex. Because the way I make my teams, there is no reason you should do any major changes. Give them little attributes here and there, tweak a little bit, but the way I make my teams, there's no hooking up beyond that whatsoever that's required. So, I had to cut that man off my friends list. Because why? I don't have time for the foolishness. I want legit stuff going on. I don't have time for the games. So he's cut off. Alright? You know? I mean, I can go on and on about this hex thing, you know? So I gotta ask you, these people, look outside your boundaries. It's not about you. It's not about your Xbox in your living room or in your basement or in your bedroom. It's about the whole community. You shouldn't be thinking about yourself when you're hexing. You should think about your opponent. You should think about the other people who are playing this game. You know, I think, in my personal opinion, your main goal is to make this game better. Not for yourself, but for others, for the whole community. You know, there is a reason why people are playing this game almost 4 years. You know, realize in July the 16th or 17th, it had been 4 years since this game's coming out. Why are we playing this game that's almost 4 years old and the graphics are suspect to begin with, but we're still playing it? Ask yourself that question. I can tell you why. Because we love this game. We like how we love how 2K Sports has made the game. We've been fans since, someone's been back 2K5, someone's way back in 2K on the Dreamcast. We don't like Madden. We can't stand Madden. We don't like to deal with Madden and his treadmill jogging and his trine running, or that claim, they say, well, if it happens on Sunday, then it's in the game. Well, there's a lot of stuff that happened on Sunday that's not in the game, and we all know this. And that has to be one of the reasons, or if not the main reason, why we're playing this game. So since we are playing this game, we have the opportunity to make this game better. Then let's start doing it. Let's start acting like grown men and women, if there are any women playing, which I don't think so. But let's start acting like grown folks and make this game better. Hook up with Lord Destro. Hook up guys with B.A. Boswick. Hook up with guys, grown men, who are trying to make this game better. I played this game in real life. I had an opportunity to play in high school. I had an opportunity to play in college. I didn't get a chance to. Things happen, I've had relatives who played in college level. I have relatives that played in NFL. I have relatives that play in high school right now. So I understand how this game works. I may not be as good as it, but, I understand the game. Okay? Get with us. Hook up with us, and we will show you the way of doing these things properly. But I beg of you, don't overhex. Look at the broader picture. It's not about yourself. I'm going to keep repeating that. I'm going to keep emphasizing that. It is not about yourself. It is about the betterment of the game. We're trying to make this $4.99 game better, and we will keep doing it until they shut these servers down. Because to me, if I was 2K Sports and I saw the foolishness that was going on, I would have flicked the switch a long time ago. But they haven't. And you gotta make pretend that they're gonna switch this server any day now. Make the game better. Don't cheat. Don't overhex. What's gonna happen? People are gonna complain. And when enough people complain, when they call their customer service department over and over and over again, you know what happens? They're gonna do something about it. At my job, I work in retail. When customers start complaining a lot about our store, it's no longer a coincidence or a fluke. Now there's a problem, a culture issue in the store, and corporate comes in and takes care of business. You don't think they're going to do the same thing with this game? So I'm asking you to check yourself before you wreck this game up. Give a shout out to the Sim Standard. Keep doing your thing. I know there's a little rift between verses and all that. I don't know all the details. I don't want to get involved in that. Just saying, y'all handle business. Keep putting those videos out. I'm new to the video game or YouTube thing, so I'm just one more voice on the internet. But I beg you guys, make it real teams. Be legit. Because you know what's happening right now? It just witnessed today. I gotta wrap up. I'm gonna end this right here. In the lobby today, you got 8 or 9 dudes in there. Nobody's playing. Nobody wants to play you. And then I did a test. I had regular teams up. Now I created the players, but they were regular teams, no hexing whatsoever. It was Indiana Wayne who looked at my video, looked at my teams. He didn't play me. He quit. Why? Because he's paranoid, and for a right reason. He doesn't want to play me. He doesn't want to play an overhex team. Well, he suspects, but it wasn't. That's the proof is in the pudding. People are afraid to play people, and no one wants to play Ice Door Zeus. That's a wrap.